Hello everybody and welcome to episode 19 of Benfica Career Mode, the one before the last episode. As you see, we take on Bayern Munich for the second leg of the Champions League semi-finals. As you see, whoever goes through plays against Real Madrid in the final. They beat Chelsea 2-1. As you see, we revert back to the 5-3-2. I decided to try out different formation, but basically we 5 at the back still. And we definitely wanted to keep this result 0-0, and hopefully we can go through to the final. The first chance of the game would obviously fall for Bayern Munich, as they would probably keep trying to get themselves a goal. It was Robin shoots from very far away, but almost finds the back of the net. But I think Julio Cesar could have had that covered, and probably the ball would not go in. But there's the first chance for Bayern Munich, and only 3 minutes of game were played. Then the next chance will fall for us on the 45th minute, as Jonas gets himself a free kick. We shoot the ball, but unfortunately I just didn't curl that enough, and it falls straight to Neuer's hands. The second half provided us with a chance in the early couple of minutes, as Bayern Munich are playing the ball around, and as you see, we give away a penalty. Even though I didn't press any buttons, I was just containing him. I did not mean to even touch Müller, but the referee gives a penalty. In my opinion, a harsh penalty, because I don't think that there's enough contact for it to be a foul. Like, you see that I'm right there, I'm trying to obstruct him, I'm trying to not let him shoot, but I'm not exactly putting myself in front of him. So I think that was a harsh decision. That would probably put Bayern Munich in front of the tie, and would make our lives a lot harder. But it's Julio Cesar against Schweinsteiger. Can he save it? Can he? No, he can't. He dives the wrong way, and Schweinsteiger makes it 1-0 for Bayern Munich. I knew that we would probably be going out, but going out with a penalty like that was just leaving me absolutely annoyed, because I think we would probably hold on to the win, because we weren't doing anything. Once again, in 55 minutes they had a couple of chances, but only the real one came out of a penalty that wasn't even a penalty. But nonetheless, I changed the formation. I went attacking. Actually, I just played a 4-3-3, but then I went up like 3-5-2, because I definitely wanted to win. And we know we needed a goal, so I did everything to get that goal. But as you just seen me move around with the team, changing things up, because we do get a chance straight from kickoff after we conceded. As Hesse is on the ball, he goes to Philip Lam. As you see me changing the settings and everything. Hesse shoots from very far away, and I think the shot is really off target. We should have done better, but nonetheless, we get a chance right after conceding, and that's exactly what we want to see. The next chance will fall for us, as Gaetan comes on for Ribery. How about that? A player that we just sold to Bayern Munich in January. But that's not the point, because we scored from that throw-in. Hesse Rodriguez gets into the end of a cross by Jonas and puts the ball in the back of the net. And I gotta tell you guys, I was buzzing. I don't think I've ever screamed goal like so much after this goal. Like, I don't think I've ever buzzed so much after that goal on a football game. Like, honestly, video game, of course. But Hesse made it 1-1, and surely this will prove to be enough. Again, I showed the sliders, but this will prove to be enough for us to at least take this game to extra time, and hopefully we can take this game down to penalties and we can win it. But anyway, the next chance will fall for Bayern Munich, still in the second half. Right before extra time, Lewandowski could have won the game for Bayern Munich, but fortunately for us, the ball goes just wide off the post and out, luckily for us. But as you see, we start the second half of extra time with the Bayern Munich chance, obviously, as Gaetan's on the ball. He finds Schweinsteiger to Boateng gives it to Lewandowski, but thankfully for us, Julio Cesar makes a good save and clears the ball out for a corner. But Bayern were putting on the pressure. They knew they only needed one goal, and if they scored that goal, we had to get 2. So it would be tie over pretty much. But Lewandowski's on the ball. He finds Rafinha. Rafinha finds Schweinsteiger, gives it to Lewandowski. I try to stop him with the slide tackle, but unfortunately for us, Lewandowski finds the ball at the back of the net, and I don't think I could have defended that any better. I mean, I tried to stop him straight away. Maybe I should have taken a second more to dive down for the slide tackle, but he just puts the ball in the back of the net with so much ease in the near post as well. And unfortunately for us, that would be the end of it. Also, we tried to go back to it. We tried getting at least one goal, but Talisca hit the post there, and that's how the game would finish. So absolutely gutted to go out on the semi-final, but at least we made it to extra time. We put the sweat to Bayern Munich, and if it wasn't for that referee decision on the penalty, maybe we could have gone through. But it's 3-2 on aggregate. We were definitely the better side today, as you see that we had the same amount of shots, but we had 2 more on target, and we definitely were the side that proved to be more clinical. We were definitely being the better team, but unfortunately for us, as you see, we ended on a 3-5-2 and then on the 4-3-3 defensive. We went all out attack after we conceded that goal, but unfortunately we just couldn't get anything on it. As you see, we definitely won the title. 30 games in, 74 points against Braga's 64, and as you see, Bayern Munich will take on Real Madrid for the final of the Champions League. Unfortunately for us, Bayern Munich managed to go through. As you see, we put a hell of a lot of a fight, better than their opponents on round 16 in the quarterfinals, but it just wasn't good enough. As we get to see a youth squad report, but I'm really frustrated about that. But really, there's nothing we can do. As Pavlovs once again asks to go out on loan. But then we simulate, I think, about 3 games. Because today we also have the final episode of the final game of the league against Boavista. I simulated these games because they were pretty much useless, like I said on the last episode. And then on episode number 20, we'll have the 1 game special, which will be the final against Braga. I'm still not sure if I'm going to do live commentary or post commentary. I'm thinking about doing post commentary because I'm not quite sure on how the live commentary will be. I don't think it'll be that good. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I don't think I'm that entertaining for you know, the amount of game that we the amount of the video that it's going to be, the amount of time it is going to be. As you see, Lisandro Lopez asks for a new contract. We definitely give him, and also increase his squad status. And also Castella came to us and said that he was happy that he was getting some game time, even though he never played. But whatever. Anyway, I also wanted to say that I also privatized my Central Row 4 playlist that I was thinking about doing, because I don't think I'm quite ready for the challenge yet. I've done 2 episodes. They came out pretty well. A lot of people enjoyed it, or at least a lot of my friends enjoyed it, but I don't think I am consistent enough to run 2 series. As you see that we win this game against Nacional de Madeira by 2-0. And Talisca picks up a knock. He's gonna be out for nine days, but it's nothing really that important. And Lisandro Lopez is a sexist contract. But yeah, I decided to stop that series. It's not going to go on. This series will end possibly on Monday. Hopefully, if you're seeing this on Sunday. If not, then on Tuesday. But then I'll start my Untitled Career Mode, and I will focus solely on that. I'll have only 1 series up on my channel, because that's what I think that I need. I only need 1 series, so I don't get frustrated about not putting any episodes up about other series, you know. So we're just gonna take this calmly, lightly, and I think we'll do a pretty good job. But anyway, we smashed Martin by a couple of goals, but unfortunately Jardel picks up a big knock, I should say, gets himself really injured, and he's going to be out for 2 months. So unfortunately, he's going to miss the final couple of days of the final 2 matches of the season, which is unfortunate for us because he was definitely one of our main men. And also, we've put up a contract to these 2 youth players because we had the space for it, to be honest. We just had the space for it. Mario Couto comes up, and he's like 63 rated. The other guy never showed up. He's glitched. He's from Peru and Portugal at the same time, and he doesn't even appear on the squad. He appears on the transfers, so that was a bit weird. But anyway, we had this game against Boavista. We definitely wanted to win. I wanted to win by a couple of goals as well, because I think that we definitely could have done that. But we'll see if we manage to do that. As you see, I obviously go for a bit of a normal formation, but I make a couple changes to give some players some game time as well, but nothing major. As you see, the first chance fell for us and for Castella, who got himself a start in this game, but unfortunately Mika makes a good save and he keeps it at 0-0. Then the next chance will fall for us straight from that corner. No, sorry. Cristante finds the ball, finds Jonas with the pass, but unfortunately Jonas just couldn't put it in the back of the net. And once again, this is the same thing that happened to me against the Bayern Munich game. I just didn't curl enough, and it went straight to Mika. Once again, this is our fourth chance. Castella is running down the wing. He shoots, but Mika makes a good save. We keep the chance alive with Salvio, who whips the ball in back to Castella, who unfortunately just couldn't put it on the back of the net. And we were getting a lot of chances, but we just couldn't finish. Then Pizzi finds Castella once again, but the shot goes wide off the post. And then again, for the last chance of the game, Castella shoots. Castella was on all of our chances, man. But Mika makes a good save. Unfortunately, we didn't get any goals, but we surely created a lot of chances, and it was an entertaining game to play. But what matters is here what you're seeing, the title celebrations, and Benfica won the title. Yeah, that's what matters. We won the league title. I want to win the Taça de Portugal, and I definitely wanted to win the Champions League. But out of 3 possible trophies, we can still get 2. I can't say I'm disappointed with that. We reached the semifinals of the Champions League, which was something that I never thought we would achieve on our first season. Granted, we had a lucky draw and played against Liverpool and Arsenal. It could have been harder teams, but still. Delighted that we made it so far, and we right now Samaris is lifting up the league because Savio was subbed off, and we're celebrating this league title. And next week we want to win, next in-game week obviously, we want to win the Taça de Portugal and bring up the double. So that's it. We wanna win everything that we can. Unfortunately, we couldn't win the Champions League, but we reached the semifinals. Gave Bayern Munich a hell of a fight. Went down on extra time. So I can't say that I'm disappointed with this season. Hopefully next year on FIFA 16, when I start up my Tondela series, in a couple of three seasons, in a couple of 2 to 3 seasons, we will be lifting that same title that we just lifted with Benfica. But anyway, guys, that'll be it for today's episode. As you see, we definitely deserve to win this game, but unfortunately, 0-0 draw. What can you say? I'll see you guys for the next episode very soon, though, which will be 20th and the last episode of this series. Bye.